forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. New footage of former New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick and his young girlfriend Jordon Hudson has some fans concerned. Back in 2021, legendary coach Bill Belichick was minding his little business, probably half asleep on a flight, when fate introduced him to Jordon, a college girl, who just so happened to be sitting next to him. Yes, girl, she pulled the old, "can you sign my textbook" move. And baby, she shot her shot and splash, nothing but net. Now here's where it gets juicy. At the time, Bill was still booed up with Linda Holliday, a grown woman now, age appropriate, and they had been riding together for about 16 years. But in September 2023, People magazine said they called it quits because Bill wanted to, quote, focus on football, end quote. Yeah. Okay, Bill. Next thing we know, homeboy is spotted out with little Miss Jordon. They kept it cute and quiet for a while, but when Bill finally joined Instagram in September 2024, guess who rolled out the red carpet for his grand debut? Jordon. Yep, she welcomed him to the gram like it was her man's retirement party. And let's not forget, he's 73 and she's 24. That's not a relationship, that's a group project with extra credit. Now fast forward to his interview with CBS News Chicago. Bill out here trying to talk X's and O's, and Jordon, she's lurking in the background like she's about to call a timeout. When the interviewer asked how they met, sis interrupted, like full-on, "excuse me" energy. She wasn't about to let Bill get the timeline wrong. Ma'am, he was coaching Super Bowls when you were in Pampers. Sit down.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
But that wasn't even the wildest part. TMZ reports that Jordon was constantly butting in, correcting him about football, of all things. Sources said she got so pressed at one point, she got up and stormed out the room like this was an episode of Love and Hip Hop NFL edition. And allegedly, she wanted Bill to follow her out. Did he follow? Child, we still don't know. Honey, this whole thing is giving Paw got a new iPad and a Gen Z girlfriend who got him in drama he ain't built for energy.
North Carolina, this is really what you want to display. Your football coach is parading around a woman like 50 years younger than him. The students, the football team, that's the example you want to set? I would fire Bill Belichick.
We're gonna keep our eyes glued because something tells me this ain't the last chapter in this messy little playbook. Now, I don't know if Jordon is running the offense or just calling audibles in public. Auntie, what do you have to say about all of this?
Yeah, I don't need tea today. Today I need my margarita for this. I'd like to forgot about these folks right here. Ooh, child. Now listen, first of all, yes, I saw the interview. Okay, and baby, when I tell you, Bill looked like he just wandered out the back of a Cracker Barrel and forgot where he parked. It's giving real senior citizen energy, honey. And why was that hole in his shirt? That was a cry for help if I ever seen one. Now, you gonna have your man out here and treating him like a puppet, dressing better than that. That was a red flag. Well, that's another red flag, I should say, because we've had several. You know what I'm saying? Your age is one, and then you sitting in on the interviews and interrupting interviews? Where they do that at? Child, now that was a cry for help if I ever seen one.
From what I'm hearing, it's starting to be a very slippery slope. I'm a little concerned with some of the stuff that's going on. I might actually reach out to him and make sure everything's good, but I am concerned from what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's not a good look right now. I'll admit that.
Bill's eyes look like he left his soul in the hotel lobby. Somebody need to call his kids ASAP, not for a visit, but for a full wellness check, huh? And possibly a rescue mission, because something ain't right. Something just ain't right. And Jordon, she bold. Oh, she bold. Too bold. You can't tell me she ain't got the nerve of a scammer with a fresh wig and a long to-do list, honey. She is ready. Interrupting the man's interview? Jumping in like she the media coach and publicist rolled into one. Ma'am, where are your credentials? Huh? This ain't no TikTok live. This is CBS News, honey. But let's just keep it a buck for a minute, okay? Let's roll back because we can't ignore this age gap. Okay, Jordon is 24 and Bill is 73. That's not May to December, baby. That's prehistoric and present day, okay? And she's sitting up here like she running things. Bill done won Super Bowls, he's coached legends, built a whole legacy. And now he letting a little young girl, somebody young enough to be his doggone granddaughter, treat him like he just learning how to use FaceTime. Something ain't right. And let's talk about these grown kids of his. Where they at? Your daddy out here looking like he got snatched into a situationship and he don't even understand. He confused. He don't know what's going on. This girl got a playbook that she running on him. He got a playbook for his team, you know what I'm saying, for his players, but she got a playbook for his tail. They're gonna look up and their inheritance gonna be gone. Y'all better check. Y'all better call and look in on your daddy now. Cause honey, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if it's love, loneliness, or that man just tired and confused. But it don't look right and it don't feel right either. And now the whole world could see that on that interview now. Time out, flag on the play, honey, flag on the play. Yeah, Jordon throwed all the way off. A young woman who actively pursues a man 3 times her age and acts like she's managing his life. Oh, she ain't scared of worms, baby. You know how I tell y'all, old men give you worms, she ain't scared. Matter of fact, she inviting them to brunch, okay? Y'all know what I would be interested in. I would be interested in knowing a little bit more about Jordon's history. You know, because down in the South, they follow football. Kids are raised in football, so it's not uncommon for her to be, somewhat versed on the game. Not as versed as a head coach, don't get me wrong. But I wonder, how did she know who the man was on the plane? Like, was she the type of girl that was always dating pawpaws? Or was she recently out of a relationship and she just told herself, the next man I find is going to be an older man, settled down with a lot of money. And then she got on the plane and there he was and she was like, this my chance. Like, I really am curious about her psyche. Like, where is this coming from, a wounded place? Or is this, obviously it's a wounded place. Any woman that pursues a man this old, I don't care what you say, that's a fetish. It's a fetish or it's a money grab. One or the other. Or a mixture of both. Who knows? But I'm interested in her psyche. Anybody else know anything about this little girl? Other than she crazy and bold. Because let me tell you something. You just learned how to wipe your tail good at 24. You don't know nothing about nothing at 24 that you ain't learned out of a book. Because you ain't been alive long enough for life to teach you nothing. So her trying to check this man 3 times her age, especially in his chosen profession, is wild to me. I'm just curious about, where her mind is in pursuing him and if she knew who he was when he sat down, or if after he introduced himself, she was like, oh, jackpot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know what y'all think about that, okay? Or if y'all got any extra intel, because some of y'all be having intel too. I be like, whoa, look at the FBI agent besties. But anyway, at the end of the day, I just hope Bill don't throw away these decades of respect for his 15 minutes of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? The man is coaching at UNC Chapel Hill, supposed to be out here mentoring the next generation, but he bagging them instead. Not getting dragged, or he ain't supposed to be getting dragged around like some little confused sugar daddy with bad Wi-Fi. Good God. And somebody tell them cheering to come check on their daddy. I know the ex-wife don't care. I know she's sitting up somewhere with her hands crossed like, serve him right. Serve him right there what he get. And his past girlfriend, the age-appropriate one, Linda, that her name. I know she like, look at him looking stupid. But y'all kids now, y'all go check on y'all daddy for she drain him, in more ways than one. Now I didn't say that piece. Now I'm gonna finish my margarita now. Y'all keep me posted if that girl starts selling Belichick and Bay merch. Because at this point, I wouldn't put it past her tail. I wouldn't put it past her at all.